Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Katholena with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India received record investment even during COVID-19 pandemic. India's total coronavirus active case load drops below 410,000 after 136 days. Government asked private television channels to follow ASCI guidelines on online gaming and fantasy sports, and World Soil Day being observed today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that even during the testing times of COVID-19, India has got record investment and much of this investment has come in the tech sector. He said, clearly, the world sees India as a trustworthy and promising partner. He was delivering his keynote address at IIT 2020 Global Summit organized by Pan IIT USA yesterday. The Prime Minister said the government is strongly committed to promote science and technology education in India. He said the government has ensured that the brand of IITs has only become stronger. He said in recent times, a culture of hackathons is developing in the country, and in them, young minds are giving outstanding solutions to national and global problems. Prime Minister has reiterated that the government is fully committed to the principle of reform, perform and transform. India's total active case load has dropped below 410,000 today. This is the lowest after 136 days. The total active cases were over 411,000 on 22nd of July. The Health Ministry said this has been made possible by the trend of recoveries exceeding new cases, which has ensured a total net reduction of the active case load. India's present active case load consists of just 4.26% of India's total positive cases. The new recoveries have led to a net decline of 6,393 in the total active cases. The daily new recoveries recorded in the country have been more than the daily cases registered from the last 8 days. Nagaland today recorded 35 positive cases of COVID-19, taking the total case load to 11,340. According to State Health Department COVID-19 bulletin issued today, of the total case reported, 34 cases were from Kohima, which include 21 traced contacts, 12 frontline workers and 2 returnees, while 1 traced contact was detected from Kifire. Presently, there are 511 active corona cases in the state, with 10,649 persons recovered from the infection. Ahmedabad-based Zydus Cadila Pharmaceuticals has announced that the company has received an approval from the Drugs Controller General of India to begin the Phase 3 clinical trials with its biological therapy pegylated interferon alpha-2b, PEGIHAP, in COVID-19 patients. PEGIHAP is an approved drug and is being repurposed for the treatment of COVID-19. According to sources, the trials will be conducted on 250 patients across 25 centers in India during this month. Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has issued an advisory asking all private television broadcasters to follow guidelines issued by the Advertising Standards Council of India for advertisements relating to online gaming, fantasy sports, etc. The ministry has advised that the advertisements should not promote any activity prohibited by statute or law. The advisory stated that such advertisements appear to be misleading and do not correctly convey to the customers the financial and other risks associated thereof, are not in strict conformity with the advertising code laid down under Cable Television Networks Regulation Act 1995 and the Consumer Protection Act 2019. Speaker of Nagaland Legislative Assembly Sharingan Longkumar today released the Vision Mogokchung 2040 at ADC Planning Hall, Mogokchung. The document was prepared and published by Mogokchung District Art and Culture Council MDACC and Mayang Nokcha Award Trust MAT. Speaking in a function, Longkumar said that it is a matter of pride that Mogokchung has produced some of the finest personalities and forerunners and pioneered in many fields. In order to continue the trend, he called upon all to have a dream, which is rightly documented in the book Vision Mogokchung 2040, stating that one cannot remain stagnant in one place in this digitalized world. He said, all have to move forward with the time that leads us. congratulating the MDACC and MAT for making the document Vision Mokokchung 2040 a reality. Longcomer expressed hope that the vision will be a driving force to guide and lead the people towards the Vision Mokokchung 2040. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. World Soil Day is being observed today. The day is held annually on this day to focus attention on the importance of healthy soil and to advocate for the sustainable management of soil resources. The theme of this year is Keep Soil Alive, Protect Soil Biodiversity, which aims to address the growing challenges in soil management, fighting soil biodiversity loss, increasing soil awareness, and encouraging governments, organizations, communities, and individuals around the world to commit to proactively improving soil health. Union Minister Prakash Javadekar has said India has done important work in the field of soil health and has shown the way to many countries. On the occasion of World Soil Day today, Javadekar tweeted that there is a need for awareness of soil health all over the world, not only for good soil but also for good environment. Department of Soil and Water Conservation Nagaland today celebrated the World Soil Day under the theme Keep Soil Alive, Protect Soil Biodiversity at Kohima. Minister for Soil and Water Conservation, Geology and Mining and NSMDC V. Kashiho Sangtam in his speech said the theme for this year's celebration has urged all to focus on all living organisms below ground whose contribution to life on earth since biodiversity has affected the soil. He said, it is of paramount importance to have proper assessment of natural resources for its capacity to sustain and manage the environment and to enhance agricultural productivity. To achieve this, the Minister called upon Soil and Water Department and the Agri and Allied Department to make use of the health management through the soil testing laboratories which have been set up in all the districts. Advisor of Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority and Civil Administrative Work Department, Kajeto Kinimi, today inaugurated the new DC bungalow, Wokha. Speaking at the function, Advisor Kinimi said, Wokha is the 4th district to have the new DC bungalow in the state. He said the state government's initiative for building such a majestic bungalow for the district should be protected and one should safeguard the public property. Executive Engineer CAWD Sengtiwa Amar in his technical report said the building was conceptualized in the year 2014 to 15 with an estimated cost of 275.48 lakh rupees and funded by School of Planning and Architecture and HUDCO. The building is a G+1 storage structure having 15 rooms with a total plinth area of 8,069 square feet. Atal Tinkering Lab, an initiative of Niti Aayog and Atal Innovation Mission, was today inaugurated at Delhi Public School by Chairman of Dimapur Public School Society SI Jamir. In a press release, Principal B.K. Nanda said that the lab will promote and facilitate inquisitive young minds to innovate and explore the new dimensions in science and technology and entrepreneurship. He said the school students will get the opportunity to bring their inner creativity to life by making and presenting models using the available resources. He said students are now given an extra platform to experiment with their ideas and will be implementing their ideas and skills hands-on. Nanda said the school is prepared to ensure productivity during innovative trials with the help of the teachers and students who have been trained in the lab training program recently. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps: wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water or use hand sanitizer, and follow social distancing norms. To end the news, the headlines here again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India received record investment even during COVID-19 pandemic. India's total coronavirus active case load drops below 410,000 after 136 days. Government asked private television channels to follow ASCI guidelines on online gaming and fantasy sports, and World Soil Day being observed today. That's all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.